Audience, welcome back to this new video of decision making biases. These are very important biases. Guys, watch this video in 1.5x or 2x speed. Okay, this is my suggestion, and you are going to enjoy the whole content. So, let's start the video. Today we are actually talking about four very important fallacies, or you can say biases. These are planning fallacy, overconfidence bias, base rate neglect, and conjunction fallacies. Okay, so like we don't just misjudge time and cost, we also ignore statistics, facts, and we always fall for vivid stories, right? We always fall for vivid stories and believe oddly specific scenarios are more likely than simple ones. Okay, so let's move on to the planning fallacy. The tendency to underestimate how long tasks will take, how much they will cost, how much they will cost, how much time they will take, okay, how complex they are, how complex the task is, even when we have made the same mistake before. Even though we had made the same mistake before, we still do not gaze these situations. Okay, how much time, how much cost, and how much complexity that particular task have, and we always make these decisions and make those mistakes again and again and again. And we are going to understand what kind of mistakes I am talking about, guys. Planning fallacy is characterized by our tendency to underestimate the duration, cost, and complexity of task, often repeating these errors despite past experiences indicating otherwise. Examples, very relatable examples, guys. First is your packing packing scenario. You think packing for a trip will take only 30 minutes, but it takes 2 hours, 3 hours, and you get frustrated because some kind of stuff will not, you will not find everything within 30 minutes, right? And then you get flustered. Project delays. A 2-week sprint can easily turn into a month long overhaul. Mismanaged timelines, overruns in deadlines lead to increased pressure and stress. Underestimated packing. That's the thing I was talking about, guys. So, planning fallacy analysis. Why it matters? Because it leads to missed deadlines, budget overrun, and broken promises. In businesses, projects consistently take 20 to 50% longer than estimates. Don't go for the AI generated image. This is the AI generated image. Okay, this is just for the filler. Okay, so it impacts of underestimating time and cost. The planning fallacy leads to missed deadline, budget overrun, resulting in lost trust among stakeholders. Businesses consistently observe project duration extending by 20 to 50%. This happened over the period of time, and still we didn't understand that why this mistake we are doing again and again and again, impacting overall success and reputation. So next is overconfidence bias. So, excessive belief in one's judgment, excessive belief over one's judgment, intuition. Oh, I feel this way. Oh, I feel this way. Oh, my emotion, my heart say this way. Or our ability, even when evidence suggests something else. Okay, evidence and facts are opposite, right? The overconfidence bias reflects on excessive belief in one's judgment and abilities, often leading to risky decisions even when evidence suggests caution. as we overlook critical data and feedback. Examples, guys, examples. A, a PM ignores user research, trusting into gut on feature priority. PM means your project manager, right? So, oh my god, this is funny. This image, oh my god. Why he have this handle here even though he have this oh shit. Wow, great, great AI, great. What a pathetic image you have given me. Okay, you can see the reflection here and here. Wow, great, great man. Yeah, so come back to the example. Your project manager ignores user research, which is very important. User research and feedback, trusting their gut. Okay, the gut feeling that, oh, this feature will work. Okay, drivers believe they are above average, even though statistically half are below. Driving skills, most of the drivers think that they will outperform everyone, right? So risky maneuvers, drivers frequently engage in behavior that endanger safety. Overestimated skills, professionals often overrate their abilities, leading to mistakes. That's the thing, guys. So, why it matters? Understanding risk and consequences. Overconfidence can lead to risky decisions, such as dismissing valuable feedback and data insights. This bias manifests in marketing strategies, and user experience design means UX design, okay, and personal judgments, often resulting in significant repercussion. That's the thing, guys. It leads to risky bets, ignoring data and dismissing feedback. Leaders launch campaigns without testing. Without testing. This is why testing is important. Designers assume users will get it without usability studies. In life, people overestimate exam performance, and even investment returns. This is how this work, like crypto. Okay, you maybe have some Bitcoin or maybe other coins, and you know that this is not going just like this, but you think that it will go like this, just like a Bitcoin, right? That's the thing. So the base rate neglect, ignoring statistics for anecdotes. Base rate neglect refers to the tendency to overlook general statistics, favoring vivid specific stories instead. This cognitive bias can lead to flawed decision making and misjudgment in various contexts. Contexts. So, example here, customer complaint. One one loud customer complaint outweigh outweigh hundreds of satisfied users. That's the thing. Plane crash. This is all often coming. Okay, you hear about a rare plane crash and suddenly think flying is unsafe, ignoring the base rate of safety. I'm always giving the similar kind of examples, so then you can easily remember these biases, guys. Okay, I'm always giving you similar kind of examples. There is a reason behind it. So then every single time whenever you heard a similar kind of experience or example, or if you heard about these biases, you will get it through example only. Okay, that's the thing. You are not going to remember it. So the restaurant feedback, one bad review can overshadow countless positive dining experiences. That's right. So, base rate neglect analysis, the impact on anecdote evidence on decisions. Overweighting anecdotes can significantly distort judgment, leading to poor decision making. Understanding the bias is essential for effective marketing, design, and personal choice to avoid unnecessary pitfalls. So the next is conjunction fallacy defined. Specific versus general likelihood. Conjunction fallacy, guys. Believing that specific detailed scenarios are more likely than general ones, even though probability says otherwise. Okay, this is the cognitive bias where people mistakenly believe that specific detailed scenarios are more likely than general ones, the specific, and they think that this often happen a lot. This is a general scenario, okay, despite statistical probabilities indicating otherwise. Okay, conjunction fallacy example. Thinking thinking power users who prefer dark mode power user who prefer dark mode are more common than just power users. Okay, many users prefer dark mode for aesthetic and comfort. This is a kind of conjunction fallacy, that many prefer dark mode rather than the light mode. Okay, the eco-friendly startup, like believing a startup will succeed because it's eco-friendly, right, or it is AI powered or AI driven, and this is how it is going to, likely, then a startup will succeed. It is going to succeed far more better than other startups. This is a conjunction fallacy. Okay, so innovation in collaboration, teamwork enhances creativity in sustainable business environments. Entrepreneurial spirit, passion drives startup to succeed in competitive markets. This is what happened in conjunction fallacy, guys. Okay, so why it matters? We fall for detailed stories that sound plausible. Overly specific personas mislead strategy. Okay, those advertisements are made like this. Okay, like what I am talking about is overly specific persona. A specific persona means that particular actor, that particular person who is getting affected by certain kind of problem, and that ad is based on that certain specific person. Okay, but people think that it is going to affect our life, even though it is a niche segment, even though these are niche people. Okay, but they generalize that particular problem. So this fallacy can lead to misguided strategies, as we often favor elaborate narratives over general truths. These bias distorts our judgment and decision making in various professional contexts. So, practical practice questions. So, reflect on track records to identify underestimations. Write this down, guys. Write this down. Like, challenge assumptions by examining data and evidence. Think about those situation where you actually challenge yourself. Okay, based on just assumption, your emotions, you goes with your emotions, not based on your data or evidences. Base rate neglect, consider overall statistics instead of single anecdotes. Conjunction fallacy, evaluate if simplicity is overlooked for detail. Simplicity is the most powerful form of sophistication. So the actionable reflection prompts, use these prompts to encourage self reflection and apply insights from biases. Document your experiences to recognize patterns and make more informed decisions in your personal and professional life. Apply these biases, guys. apply. You just need to ask questions. Okay, ask question to chat gpt based on these particular biases, and try to think your own life scenarios, what actually happened and when you made your decision based on these biases. Just write it down, just write three of them. Okay, write just three particular biases, experiences. Okay, experiences, just write it down, guys. So this is how we are ending this video, guys. Okay, learn and grow. Thank you for your attention and engagement today, guys. Subscribe the channel. Okay, subscribe the channel, like this video, share it if you really like it, and that's how we end this video. Keep it simple and build it bold. Thank you so much. Goodbye.